Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Shuri and this is Lady Red Lifestyle. So guess what finally decided to show up? This lady was launched over 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. And I feel like I'm the last person to receive their palette. I feel like it. But that's okay. That's okay. We're going to talk about this palette. This is Pat McGrath's Mothership Mega, first of its kind, Celestial Divinity. This palette contains 18 shades and it has 6 new colors. And there is a lot of controversy regarding this palette. A lot. And we will talk about that towards the end of the video. Now this palette retails for $78. That is a steal. Yes, it is. This palette has metallics, duochrome, shimmers, and mattes. So it's a nice palette. So let me show you guys what it looks like. I know you've seen it before, but let me show you mine. You haven't seen my palette. So it's kind of hard to hold. It's a little heavy and it has these ribbons on the side that it's a good idea, but I kind of want to cut them. So these 6 shades right here in the center are the new shades. These 6 on the outer edge and right over here are shades that have already been released in other palettes. So that's where the controversy comes in at. So let's just jump into this look. My face is ready to go. I'm going to show you the swatches. And if you are interested in the look I achieve, well, you know what to do. So I brought you guys in a little closer. I will have the names to each shadow that I'm using right here. So I already started with this eye. I added this color right here, this beautiful red. And I just put it in the center of my eyelid. So I'm kind of going for a reverse eye. I don't know if there's a name for it, but instead of putting the deep colors, the matte deep colors on the outer edge, I'm bringing it in the inner corner. And these colors are creamy, buttery, smooth. There is a difference. There is a difference with high-end makeup. So I'm going to take a packing brush and spray it. You don't have to spray it, but I like to spray my brush. And go in with that same color. Just to intensify it. So I'm gonna go in with my pencil brush and spray it. There you go, you can see it right there. And then to brighten it up a little bit more, I think I'm going to take a lighter shade. And put it right there. On top of that color. Okay, that's better. I can see it a little bit better. So I'm gonna take that matte shade on a pencil brush and bring this purple on the bottom lash line. Blend it out. So I think I'm gonna smoke it out a little bit more because I like to bring my shadows down low. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. These purples are divine. Woo, purple is a very challenging color to make, apparently. And I just worked with a palette that just kicked my butt. The purples in there were not good. They were very patchy. So I was getting ready to write off purple on my channel. So I'm gonna go in with my eyebrow highlight. And those of you who are new, this is my favorite brush. It's my first brush ever. So I'm gonna go off camera, add some liner and some lashes, a nude lip, and I will be right back so we can talk about this palette. Now, I was only supposed to do a nude lip, but this happened. So I used my lip liner from Morphe in Fashionista and my lipstick, NYX Liquid Suede in LSCL. That's the name of the color. So let's talk about this palette. There is a lot of controversy surrounding this palette. A lot of companies like Pat McGrath and other companies, they all do the same thing. They say that something is limited edition and they have devoted fans. And even if you're not a devoted fan, you're a person like myself who buys here and there, you get up at a certain hour and you purchase these items. Palettes, lipstick, whatever it may be, because they're telling you that this is limited edition, right? And limited edition packaging, so you got to get your hands on it. But then what a lot of companies do, they turn around and re-release these palettes or eyeshadows or lipsticks, whatever the case may be, or even highlighters. And people get upset because they put in, a sleepless night to order something online that you were told was limited edition. So 12 of these shades are coming from 2 other palettes that were supposed to be limited edition. The Star Wars collection. She had 2 6 pans, limited edition packaging and everything. And I wanted at least one of them, but I couldn't get it, so I missed out. I believe that release with Star Wars was last year, probably the mid or into last year. I didn't get it, so like I said, I don't remember, but they re-released those eyeshadows in this palette. So you're getting re-released eyeshadows, including 6 new shadows. Now, another problem is that if you are a die-hard fan of Pat McGrath and you collect all of her eyeshadows, then that probably means that you have 3 of the same eyeshadows. So that's where the controversy is coming from. I don't own any of the Star Wars palettes, and so all of these shades in this palette are new for me. So that's lucky for me and for those of the people who do not collect, but for people who wake up at all hours and they're a collector and they're trying to get their hands on this palette and they were told that this was limited edition and you got to get your hands on this right now. Well, they're feeling some kind of way about it. But Pat McGrath is a company, and Pat reminds me of, my sister always tells me about Beyonce, okay? Because a business is a business at the end of the day. Beyonce always, if you're a fan of hers, she'll come out with an album and then a month or so later come out with a deluxe album with the same songs and 1 or 2 new songs added to the deluxe. It's a business at the end of the day. So I highly, highly recommend this palette to those of you who do not own the other palettes. This is an amazing palette, and it is a steal, because I honestly thought 18 shades, when I first saw this on Trend Mood, 18 shades for $78. Do you know how many people put in the comment section what was wrong with this palette? $78, Pat McGrath. Unheard of. I thought this palette was $250. No lie. So you get smaller pans, of course, but who actually goes through their eyeshadows? Who actually does? I go through foundation, I go through concealer. Other than that, I do not and have not ever gone through an eyeshadow. So this is the perfect amount for me. And if you are not a makeup artist, you're not gonna go through these eyeshadows. So this is a steal. So let me know if you guys would like another eye look using this palette, because I would love to do that. This was a breeze to work with. And like I said, I highly, highly recommend this. So you guys all take care of yourselves. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.